Let's go. Let's go. Hey, boy. Hey. Right, first thing. Good morning. Drive safe, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Miss Willing, Miss Westmoreland. Good morning, Miss Willis. Let's go. Let's go, man. Fun Friday. I think that's Brandon. Brandon Bartman. Yep. Brandon, what's up, my brother? It's been a while. Denisha, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Cup of Coffee. Debbie, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Cup of Coffee. Is it still live for me? All right. That's what's up, bro. I'm headed that way here in just a little bit. Maybe. Every time, you know what it is. Good morning, Jessica Martin. Welcome to the Morning Cup of Coffee. Let's go, man. Fun Friday is underway. I need to put some cocoa butter on this eye. Preacher's child, yeah. Y'all let it rip. Let's go. It's Fun Friday, man. Dion, what's up, my brother? What's good, brother? Beautiful pictures you posted the other day, man. So freaking phenomenal, man. God bless you, man. Good morning, man. Welcome to the Morning Cup of Coffee with yours truly, Mr. JR Coble himself. Mr. Fairy Face, welcome. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I thank God for you, each and every individual. Boy, it was hard getting up this morning. We went to Salina last night, and we sang for them people. We made some beautiful connections out in Salina, Texas, at the Nook. Shout out to the Nook for having us out, man. A beautiful venue. These people, oh my gosh. This restaurant got 3 swimming pools, 3 outside areas. It's kind of small on the inside, but it was cool because I loved it. It was an intimate setting. I could connect with the people while I did my thing. And shout out to the Tates, man. Let that rip. Shout out to the Tates. Really good couple that we met last night. Them and their baby boy, man. Shout out to you guys, man. We really enjoyed you people last night. Shout out to John, the owner, for all your help, man. Your patience and understanding. It was a beautiful situation last night. Made some music, some amazing connections last night. It was beautiful. And I sang my butt off for them people last night, y'all. I ain't saying they good in a while, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was phenomenal. And I thank God for it. I was excited about it. And so we're just gonna keep going forward. We definitely gonna sing with them again. Try to get connected with the HOA. What he told me he was gonna do. Get my band out there. And we're going to do our thing out there. Still haven't got the PayPal put on there, man. I'm going to get it on there. I got to get it on there because I really lost some stuff last night. I could have probably sold some shirts last night. Again, welcome to the Morning Cup of Coffee. How y'all doing this morning? Nothing particular on my mind this morning. To be honest with you, I didn't look up anything yesterday, and that's just the honest to God truth. Yesterday, I cared on me. I hugged on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I sat around here and I was gonna go to the barbershop and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Man, I hugged on me. I sat around here eating noodles. Denisha, listen, I gave talking to my dad, Miss Willis, man, I gave myself one of these yesterday. Myself. Heck you mean? Miss Westmoreland, I hugged on myself. I ain't moved. That's a lie, y'all. I did hug myself yesterday, though. But I had a lot going on yesterday. Today, I'm going to hug myself. Today, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to sit back, and I'm going to hug on myself. Man, I had a few things that I needed to get done yesterday. Got them all done. Praise be to God. But I did hug on myself yesterday, even in the midst of everything that was going on. The working, the phone calls, the gigging. I hugged on myself yesterday, man. And it felt so good. Lori, I'm going to do it again today. DB Duncan, good morning. Miss Nelson, good morning. It felt so good, Miss Willis. I'm going to do it again today. But today I don't have to really do no whole bunch of work. So, I'm going to act like she didn't even post it on there, y'all. But I'm going to hug on myself today. And I believe that we need to take some time out and love on ourselves, man. Because the more that you learn, I'm going to tell you something. When Lori and I spit, I came up with this in my mind. You'll find that, good morning, Shaky. You'll find by yourself that you will find yourself. And then you will understand that you're fine just by yourself. But it took that time for us to love on ourselves separately. Didn't take no whole long time, a lot of time, but man, I was loving on me the whole time. Self-care is so important. Man, I loved on myself the whole time. Laid up in the bed, reading Think and Grow Rich. Man, I went to the barber shop. I was sweeping and cleaning in the living room, singing and praising God, talking. I loved on myself, and you have to understand that there has to be a level. Listen to that, people. Okay, there has to be a level of self-love. Has to be a level of self-love. You got to get to a point to where you loving on yourself, because if you're not loving on yourself, Kyra, there's no way that you can love me. Lori, if you don't love yourself 100%, if you only love yourself 45%, there's no way that you can love me 100%, because there's going to be issues there. You have to get in a situation. Good morning, Stephanie Gaines. You have to get to a situation where you're loving on yourself, and you don't want to build a prideful type thing, Denisha. You don't want to build a pride. No, it's not that. It's not what you're aiming for. What's up, Kevin Anderson? It's not that you're building a pride thing. No, you're just building an appreciation of who God made you. You're building an appreciation of God's creation is what you're building. And then you treat it as such. You love on yourself, and you make yourself whole, or as close to complete as you can get. You know what I mean? As close to complete as you can get. And after you've done this, then you're free. It's like that commercial. Ooh, you're free to roam around the country. Then you're free to yeah, right, wearing our glasses. Oh, let me tell y'all this. So my dad tells us that sometimes I stress about my career a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, just to be honest with you. I do. And so I'll get on the phone, I'll be telling my dad what's going on and how I feel, and he'll be like, okay, you better get on it, Miss Rhonda. You better get on it. And so my dad will be like, son, you need glasses. He's like, you're doing great. You know, you've accomplished some things in 1 year that people have been trying to accomplish for multiple years. Just keep pushing forward. Clean up the stuff that you need to clean up, and keep working on you, loving on yourself. And sometimes we need to put on our glasses so that we can see ourselves properly. We're looking at ourselves through Instagram. We're looking at ourselves through Pinterest and Facebook, and we're looking at ourselves through reality TV. You got these 40-something-year-old women running around acting like they 20, like that's the business. Oh, you ratchet. You unimportant. That's not the business. That's not the business. A 40-something-year-old woman should act like a 40-something-year-old woman. And I know that age doesn't make you grown, but I'm just saying there's something that's becoming of a person of a certain age that after a while, the Word of God says that when I was a child, I spoke as a child, and I moved as a child, but when I became a man, I left childish things behind. And sometimes what we need to do is we need to just stop and put our glasses on and give ourselves a good look. And here's a beautiful thing about that. Listen to this, people. Check this out, family members. Once you do that, you can see what needs correction. Yes, maturity. you'll see there's going to be some stuff that needs to be corrected. And there's things about me. Just a few days ago, Andrew told me some stuff about me. 100% correct. It is what it is. Did I like it? No. Hell no. Shoot. Can we keep it 1,000 this morning? Can we shame the devils? Did I like it? Hell no. I did not. Was it the truth? Yes. Yeah. It was just the truth. And the thing about it is that the good thing about having people around you that could look at you in a certain way is because we all have what they call blind spots. Someone can give you a piece of paper and they can tell you, hey, LaShonda, I want you to and draw on the piece of paper a window. And inside the window, they'll say, okay, LaShonda, look in that window and tell me what you see. And the reflection of the window is you. And you'll put all this stuff on there. Kind and caring, and I'm loving, and I'm giving, and I'm a good cook. I got nice lashes. Right? We'll put all those things on, and then what they'll do is they'll give that same piece of paper, draw another window, and give it to one of your closest friends or family members. And they'll say, okay, I want you to draw a depiction of LaShonda. And they're going to be like, well, she only can cook lasagna. And that's it. It stopped right there. She really don't have no good sense of time. She is caring. What's up, Jeff? Good morning, brother. She is loving. She can be mean. And what happens is we got this picture of our lives. No, this is just examples, LaShonda. I love you, baby. Listen, she puts in the chat, lies. No, but what happens is we have this picture of how we see us, and then there's a picture of how we are seen. Because there's going to be some stuff in you that other people see that you don't see. Y'all know how it is. Better late than never. You're right, Jeff. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know y'all got that friend that's y'all friend. Y'all love her and y'all love him. But he ain't never wrong. You love him anyway. But he don't see this about himself. And y'all got that one friend, that girl, like, ooh, she'll borrow your stuff and never give it. You gotta go borrow it back. She don't see that. She don't see that. Yeah, and you do have that, Lori. Of course, sweetheart. There's a lot of times that we do see ourselves worse than other people see us. You there, and that's the cause for the glasses, to really get a self evaluation of what's going on with you, to be rigorously honest with yourself about what's going on. So you put these glasses on so you can get a really in-depth look of who you are and what you are, how you're being. And that's when you can take that time and pause and just wrap your arms around yourself and rub yourself on the shoulders and the back and say, ooh, JR, I love you. Miss Willis, ooh, I love you, girl. Denisha, you grab your arms and you wrap around yourself and you tell yourself, I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. Love on yourself. Now, here's the trick to love. Let that rip, man. Everybody give yourself a hug. You too, Dion. Don't be too tough. Take that hat off and give yourself a hug, brother. Dion, I love you, boy. You know how me and we got to do it a little bit different. Andre Armstrong, we got to, man, I love you, boy. You know, ours look a little different than the girls, than the women. You know, give yourself, and if you want to give yourself that good squeeze, sometimes we need that as men. Men don't always have to give, boy. No. Sometimes, Dion, you need this, man. Nothing wrong with that, man. Hashtag hugs. Who popped it off? Who popped off hashtag hugs? I love it. Hug yourself. Love yourself. You know? And this is when we can give ourselves those conversations that we need to have with ourselves that will make us better than we were on yesterday. Yesterday I was better than I was the day before. The gig that I had last night is better. It was one of the better ones I've ever had. It was better than the last one. On Gail Jean Hall. Y'all know how real that just got on Gail Jean. Yeah. We did a whole bunch of stuff different last night. And I sang to those people. I'm talking about them people didn't want me to. I sang a church song at that gig last night, and the dude told me, man, I never wanted that song to end. To get different, Lori, what do we got to do? If you want different expectations of yourself, somebody help me. If I want different expectations of myself, Misha Willis, what do I have to do? Hashtag hugs. I loved it. If I want to create a different expectation of who JR is as a person and who JR is as an artist and who JR is as a man, you got to do better or do different. Let that rip. Yeah, she said that. That's the answer. Y'all got to forgive me my sinuses. You got to do better or do different. I'll take the think better. I'll take that because it starts in the mind. Ultimately, if I want to change your expectations on me, I have to change my behaviors, period. Let me explain. Can I break it down for you real quick before we roll? So, if every time you do this to me, I slap you. So this is what you'll do. You can even get to the point where you can do this and then duck and I'll miss, man. Well, because you're expecting it. Because every time that we've had interactions and you've touched me on my left shoulder, because this is my left side, the camera's different, and you've touched me on my left shoulder and I slapped you, you have an expectation of me that, hey, you can even go around and tell people, man, if you touch JR on his left shoulder, he gonna smack you. If you tap JR on his left shoulder, he gonna smack you. Why you say that? Because that's what he always does. That's what he always does. Every time I've touched him on his left shoulder, he smacked me. So for me to create a different perspective of who I am as a person, I have to allow you to do this and I have to do something better. Stop. It's no longer that. Man, grab you on the shoulder. Stop. Stop. And that the more we go through these situations and the more we go through these circumstances and have these repeat interactions, what it does is now it starts to change the perspective of who I am, because I no longer smack you when you touch me on my left shoulder. I have officially changed your perspective. So for us to change the perspective, we have to move differently. Y'all take some time today and hug and love yourself. Hug and love yourself. Hashtag hug. Hug and love on yourself, man. Give yourself a big old hug and tell yourself, you got this. If God be for you, no one can be against you. You hug yourself. Even my brothers. Man, give yourself, Jeff, I'm talking about, man, reach around you and tell yourself, I love you. You tell yourself that I'm in love with you. Good morning, Corey. Welcome to the Morning Cup of Coffee. Y'all welcome Corey. This is his first time, I believe. You love on yourself today. Take some time and go tell yourself, I love you as a person. And this is what I need to work on. This is what I need to work on. You need to work on this. But ultimately, I love you. Denisha, you hug yourself strong and long. And you tell yourself, Denisha, I love you. Corey, you do the same thing. Shaky, you get up right now and hug yourself. Tell you that you love you, girl. Carla, if you haven't hugged yourself yet, you better get on it. I have to find it. You get up and you love on yourself today, and then take some time and put on some glasses and look at yourself. You got some good stuff about you. There may be some bad stuff about you. We all got that. We all got that. What I want you to do with the glasses on today is recognize them both. What I want you to do with the glasses on today is recognize both of them. Don't just recognize all the good and don't just recognize all the bad. Don't do that. Lisa, stand up right now and hug yourself and tell yourself that you love you. Don't look in the mirror later on and tell yourself, you know what? I do these 5 things good, but I do these 5 things badly. When you look in that mirror, love is what's looking back. Ain't no question. It should be. It's not true for everybody, baby, but it should be. Because, okay, and I'm going to go. Because love don't have to fully agree. You can look at yourself with love and not fully agree. You in love with this person? Do I agree with everything this chump is doing? Heck no. No, I don't agree with all of it. But I love him. I love her. Vice versa, whatever your situation may be. But I love him. So love is not blind. Yeah, love is not blind. Actually, it's the complete opposite. Actually, it's the complete opposite. Love says, hey, I love you, but you have to stop this. Hey, I love you, but I'm not going to tolerate that. Hey, I love you, but you need to stop lying. Right? Love is the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite. So take time today and tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself what you love about yourself and tell yourself what you don't love about yourself. Magnify them both. Put them both. Shantae, man, I love you. What's going on? Love does conquer all. Magnify them both. Put them both up under a microscope and dissect the things that you love about yourself and then dissect the things that you don't. And then the trick to that is after you've given yourself that big hug. Shantae, hug yourself for me right now. No, hug yourself for you right now and say, Shantae, I love you. And love on yourself. And after you found these 5 things that you don't like and you put them under a magnifying glass, you can start to dissect these things and slowly but surely knock these things off your list as you build on these things and make them stronger. And make them stronger. Everybody love on themselves today. Yeah. Yeah. Love on yourself today, man. Let's take Fun Friday and just tell ourselves, man, I love you. You guys be strong, do something good for somebody, give yourself a big long hug and tell yourself that I love you. I'll talk to you guys Monday, freshly morning. I'm definitely going to try to have a website, the PayPal connected back to the website by Monday. And I got some more stuff I want to share with y'all. It's coming up. It's going, okay. I love you. It's easy. God first.